She said she felt invisible for the first time in her life. Good, I said. I meant it. That is not all, Jessica said. She looked down at her coffee. Vanessa has been stalking Michael online. Like, really stalking him. She found his old Facebook from before he went to prison. She found articles about his arrest. She found his ex-girlfriend and sent her messages asking about him. My blood went cold. What? She is obsessed, Jessica said. She cannot handle the fact that she lost. So she is trying to find dirt on him, trying to prove to the family that he is dangerous or whatever. She is the one who told your mom about his record. She printed out articles about his case and showed them to Grandma Helen. I could not breathe. Why are you telling me this? Jessica looked at me with tears in her eyes. Because Vanessa is planning something. She has been talking about going to the police, making a complaint that Michael made her feel threatened at Thanksgiving. She is trying to get him in trouble, maybe even sent back to prison. And I could not let her do that without warning you. I felt like the world was tilting. She would not. Even Vanessa would not do that. Claire, she is not thinking straight, Jessica said. She is desperate. And desperate people do crazy things. I left the coffee shop in a daze. I called Michael immediately and told him everything. He was quiet for a long time. Then he said, I knew something like this might happen. People do not like when ex-cons try to build normal lives. There is always someone who wants to tear you down. We need to do something, I said. We need to stop her. There is nothing to stop, Michael said. I did not threaten her. I did not do anything wrong. If she files a false report, it will get thrown out. But it will be on your record, I said. It will follow you, Michael sighed. Yeah, probably. I had never felt rage like what I felt in that moment. Pure, burning rage at Vanessa for being so selfish, so cruel, so empty, that she would try to destroy someone's life just to feel powerful. I spent the next 2 days trying to figure out what to do. I considered calling Vanessa and threatening her. I considered warning my parents. I considered going to a lawyer. Then Michael said something that changed everything. He said, what if we just let her do it? I stared at him. What? What if we let her file the false report? Michael said. Let her lie to the police. Let her put it in writing. And then we prove she is lying. How? Michael pulled out his phone. He opened his voice memo app. I recorded our conversation at Thanksgiving. The one by the drink table when she gave me her number. I record a lot of conversations now just in case. Prison habit. He played it. Vanessa's voice came through crystal clear. Claire is damaged and insecure. You seem like a smart guy. You could do so much better. Here is my number. Call me if you want to have a real conversation. Then Michael's voice. I am not interested. You should probably work on being a better person before you try to ruin anyone else's life. Vanessa's laugh, bitter and sharp. Wow, you are just like her. Judgmental and boring. The recording ended. This proves she was coming on to me, Michael said. If she claims I threatened her or made her uncomfortable, this recording contradicts that. It shows she was the aggressor. I looked at him. You recorded that just in case? I told you, Michael said. 7 years in prison teaches you to protect yourself. We decided to wait. If Vanessa filed a false report, we would use the recording to prove she was lying. If she did not, we would just move on with our lives. 3 weeks went by. Nothing happened. I started to think maybe Jessica was wrong. Maybe Vanessa had backed down. Then my mom called. She said Vanessa had been in a car accident. Not serious, just a fender bender, but she was shaken up. She wanted me to come visit her in the hospital. I said no. My mom was angry. She said I was being cruel, that Vanessa was family, that I needed to put aside whatever petty grudge I was holding. I hung up, but I felt guilty. I have always felt guilty when it comes to my family. That is what they trained me to do. Feel guilty for having boundaries. Feel guilty for protecting myself. So I went to the hospital. Not because I wanted to see Vanessa, but because I wanted to prove to myself that I was the bigger person. Vanessa was an